Hello, I'm SquidofLove, welcome back. We have already taken a look at the Viper Mark IV, and although it is a fun little ship that can perform a lot of activities in the game without any real problem, its combat capabilities weren't that impressive. You can go after smaller targets without any real problem, but the moment you decide to go against bigger ships that are better armored and better equipped, then the fights are gonna be a lot more dangerous for you. That is, if you're following a traditional shield loadout. I have been told a lot of good things about an armored tank Viper Mark IV, and this is exactly what we're gonna test today. We're gonna give to our Viper Mark IV a nice armored tank and see how good it is in combat. And this is the loadout we will be using today to test our armored tank Viper Mark IV, full of hull reinforcement packages that will increase our armor and of course a military grade composite bulkheads. I have only equipped a frame seat drive interdictor because I think this loadout is better to be used when you are looking to fight one enemy, two maximum, you will see why, and not for extensive bounty hunting. This is because of the weapons we will be using, multi-cannons that have a limited ammunition, and of course the hits and lancers. Since we are not using any shields, in order to maximize our effectiveness, we will be using silent running a lot, so we will need the hits and lancers to keep our hit low. And because we only have 2 tilt mounts, we can only equip 2 hits and lancers. Again, limited ammo. This is exactly why I believe this loadout is better used when you are trying to chase a certain target. For example, an assassination mission or missions that ask you to kill 2-3 pirates. But you can take it on a resource extraction site, you can take it on a navigation beacon and give it a shot. We have plenty of available power. You can downgrade this if you want to an A3. You will still have enough power to run this loadout with a 4 multi-cannons, 2 medium and 2 small, and no problem at all with the power. Of course you can equip other weapons, but we are gonna give this a try with this certain loadout and see how good it is in combat. With this certain loadout full of hull reinforcement packages, our Viper Mark IV has an impressive armor of 1K825, and this is with a 1A FSD interdictor. If we replace the interdictor and put another hull reinforcement package, then our armor, the maximum armor for the Viper Mark IV, will be at 1K935. A lot of armor, a quite strong tank. Of course you can equip a better frame seat drive interdictor if you want. You can go with a 2A frame seat drive interdictor, and in this case our armor will still be quite impressive at 1K745. And we are going to attack this federal gunship. It has better armor, it has a lot of hard points, so let's initiate our attack. Get in silent running and start. Let's see how fast we can take it down. The problem will be the shield, I believe. I'm gonna use heatsink right away, just in case this thing has turrets and tries to use it on us. I have chosen the fixed multi-cannons because I want to have slightly better damage, but you can go with the gimbal version of the multi-cannons and try to target the power plant, do some serious damage. I think we are gonna kill it quite fast.
Heatsink deployed.
As long as we keep our hit low, it won't be able to detect us. Let's return. It's already down to 57%. Yeah, ships with better shields might give us more trouble. Yeah. It can see us now. Let's use another heatsink. Also, because we are using 4 multi-cannons, we don't have to worry about power. We can leave them 4 on the engine, have maximum speed all the time, and with 2 only pips on the weapon we can do a lot of damage. It's shooting back. Fortunately, when our heat is going up, they can detect us easily. So we have to keep an eye on our heat all the time. But we're not gonna have any real problem. Instead,
Target destroyed.
it was a quite easy fight. It would have been a lot harder if we were using a shield loadout, I believe. And our speed with this loadout, although we are heavy and we have almost all of our internal compartments equipped with high reinforcement packages, it's not that bad. We are at 288 normal speed, and when we boost, we can go up to 362. So it is really not that bad. With the shield loadout, we were getting around 371. We're only losing 9 speed, 9 meters per second, nothing. In that previous fight, we only lost 10% of hull, which is absolutely nothing against a dangerous federal gunship, but we have used a lot of our heat sinks and of course quite a few of our ammunition for the multi-cannons, so this is exactly why this loadout is better for chasing a certain target, 1, 2, 3 enemies maximum. Of course, you can use this loadout without silent running. If you run out of heat sinks, you can use it without any real problem. It will be a bit more difficult to evade your targets, to evade your enemies, but you can still be quite effective. Like we said before, the loadout with the 4 multi-cannons might be a bit weaker against ships with better shields, so let's try something different this time, something more focused on taking down shields and doing some damage on the hull later. We're gonna use 2 fixed class 1 pulse lasers for DPS, for constant DPS on the shields of our targets, and 2 class 2 railguns which have a mix of thermic and kinetic damage, so we can do enough damage to the hull after we take down the shields. There will be a lot of help to bring down the shields with their best damage, and later we can focus on the hull and try to kill our target. Of course, these 2 weapons are more power hungry than the multi-cannons we were using before, but as you can see, we have absolutely no problem. Something that I didn't clarify before is about the life support. I'm not using a D module, I'm using an A, and this is because the canopy of the Viper Mark IV can be a bit weak, and with some lucky shots you might lose it. So it is good to have enough time to return to a station and repair your canopy. So let's get out of here and see how this loadout is going to work. Let's try our new loadout against this dangerous anaconda. Let's see what we can do against it. I'm gonna go with sudden running until we are out of heat sinks. Something that will probably happen very soon. Already others are attacking, so let's go. Let's start the attack. Yeah, our heat is gonna go up very fast.
Under attack.
Down to 1 ring.
Heat sink deployed.
Let's use our railguns to take down the shields.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical.
Let's use another heatsink and return. Of course, we cannot stay with our pips on the engine all the time here. We have to change from weapons to the engine and back. Down to 77%. We're doing nice damage. NPC helping as well. Let's finish this anaconda. Use another heatsink.
Scan detected.
It's gonna die quite fast.
Heat sink deployed.
Let's get out of there.
Scan detected. Warning, temperature critical.
We'll have to keep an eye on our hit. If this was a 1 versus 1 fight, it would have been a lot more dangerous. But like this, the Anaconda is distracted. Of course, we are running silently, so it's easier for us to remain out of its sight.
Warning, temperature critical.
Let's use another heatsink and finish this Anaconda. Instead, let's give this another try against this Imperial Clipper. We are low on ammunition, of course, we are low on heatsinks, but let's try and do this.
Silent running.
If we manage to take down its shields fast, we'll be fine.
Heatsink deployed. Under attack.
Yeah, the problem is the shield. We only have one heatsink.
Heatsink deployed.
Let's do our best.
Warning, temperature critical.
Shields are down. Let's
Target shields
let's use our
offline.
last
Warning,
heatsink,
taking heat damage.
and we will
Scan
have
detected.
to get out of Silent Run soon.
Heatsink deployed.
Let's put more power on weapons, stop silent
Thermal
running,
signature restored.
and go like this.
Warning, temperature critical.
Down to 68%. Of course, since we don't have any more heatsinks to use, we will have to wait for heat to go down.
Scan detected. Target shields online. Scan detected.
Shields are back online, that's gonna be a problem. But others have joined the fight.
Target shields offline.
Okay, shields are back down. He's at 56%. 48. The class 1 lasers are not doing a lot of damage, but we have to use everything we have. And of course it is a lot more maneuverable ship than our Viper Mark IV. No problem, we will kill it.
Canopy compromised.
What I was telling you about the canopy? 1-2 more shots, I might lose it.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
We only have our lasers now.
Scan detected.
Well, this is the second enemy we are fighting with the same ammunition, so this is why we are out of ammo for the railguns. Let's finish this now. The help from the NPC was viable, but we did most of the damage ourselves. It's dead. Not bad at all,
Target destroyed.
even with limited ammo. This was an armored tank Viper Mark IV, and I have to admit that it is a lot more impressive than the normal shield loadout. It is not the best to stay in a resource extraction site for hours, But if you are after a certain target, if you are hunting a certain enemy, then it can be a very nice option. And you will have absolutely no problem to deal with almost everything in the game. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.